you thinking about managing your rental property yourself? Well, it may seem like a great way to save money until the tenant stops paying rent and suddenly you're drowning in legal action. I'm Jill Salas, Texas realtor and property manager here with PMI Navigate in the San Antonio, Texas area. I'm going to be breaking down the top 5 pitfalls of self-managing using the ducks method to make sure that you're covered. Do you have your ducks in a row? Well, what are ducks? D stands for documents and legal compliance. U is unexpected emergencies. C is for collections and cash flow. K is the knowledge of state, property code, and federal laws. And S is stress and time commitment. Let's break them all down. Documents and legal compliance. Tenant screening just isn't about gut instinct. You need to make sure that you have the right documentation that, one, the tenant is going to be able to pay rent on time, and two, take care of your property. Fair housing laws protect tenants from discrimination, and any accidental violation can lead you down a path towards a lawsuit. Texas lease agreements must be written legally enforceable. Are you missing any clauses? Have you filled out the lease agreement that violates any property code or any federal law? In the event you end up in court, you may lose. We at PMI Navigate handle all lease compliance, act according to fair housing regulations, and screen our tenants the right way. Unexpected emergencies. Can you handle a pipe burst at 2 a.m.? What about an AC failure in the middle of Texas summer? Make sure that you have a network of licensed contractors to handle any unexpected emergency. We have a 24/7 network of licensed and insured contractors to make sure that you don't have to experience the 2 a.m. emergency wake up. Collections and cash flow. Are you going to be wanting to chase late rent payments? What about filing evictions? That can be stressful. Just imagine if you're out of state having to do this. How would you accomplish that? And if you're writing your own lease, you need to make sure that all of your fees are disclosed and reasonable. Do you know what the time frame is if rent is due on the 1st, when you can actually start applying those fees? What about evictions? The eviction process is very strict, and if you misstep, it can delay the process, or a judge could potentially throw it out of court. At PMI, we enforce rent collection, we handle evictions legally, and we work to maintain a steady cash flow for you as the owner. Knowledge of state and federal laws. Think you can just change the locks if a tenant isn't paying? If the utilities are in your name, do you think you can just turn them off? You need to think again. Texas eviction laws are written specifically with a notice to vacate before you can file an eviction. Knowing those dates is extremely important for you as a landlord to actually file an eviction step by step. You cannot just cut off the utilities, you cannot remove belongings, and you cannot use intimidation tactics because it's simply illegal. Here at PMI, we stay up to date on any legal changes and ensure compliance so you, as the owner, do not run the risk of lawsuits. Stress and time commitment. Managing a rental can become a full-time job if you don't have your ducks in a row. Are you ready to handle any tenant complaints, disputes, maintenance issues? Are you keeping up with state and federal laws? Not to mention you have to juggle maintenance, the bookkeeping, and rent collections. We at PMI Navigate will handle all the stress for you so you don't have to. Your home is one of your biggest assets. Would you trust your health care to just anyone? Would you put your child in the hands of someone who's unqualified or yourself? Then why take that risk with your investment property. At the end of the day, your rental property is a business. And just like your health or your child's health, it deserves the right expertise and care so you're not having money fly out of your investment. Self-managing may seem very cost-effective, but if you don't have your ducks in a row, it can cost you more in the long run. If you want to protect your investment, reduce stress, let's chat. Let us take the stress away for you.